Okay, second violins. Here is the mother and child practice video. So first we're just going to go over some pitches and rhythms, and then I'll do a little with the metronome so you can hear the tempo. Okay, make sure you can see me. So from the beginning, you can start in first position, or you could do third position, and then here you could do one, you could reach back for one, 2, 3, or you could do first position, 2, make sure B sharp, C sharp, D sharp. Those notes are super important, so now D natural. So if you did first position, you could do 2, 2, 3, 4, and then just touch D, 3, whole step, 2, 3. So that's actually second position at that point. And then you could go back to first, C sharp, same thing, B sharp is the same as C natural, C sharp, so all half steps. Then, so this measure, measure 3 is 1, 2. Okay, so for those, don't stop the bow with a lot of pressure, but just a short note. Then this can be divisi, or is divisi. Okay, so the top players would have, and then this is G sharp, C sharp, G sharp, B. Don't play that B really loud. Make sure your bow has floating towards the fingerboard. Okay, you could also do it if you want in third position. So that would be 1, 4, 4, then 4, 2. Okay, then, and just think of that as again, just release those lightly. Don't press them to stop them when you have the dots on the notes. The bottom players in that measure, so that's 1, 2, 3, measure 4. Doing the pickup, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So make sure it's G sharp. And again, you could also do third position. So you could do it here, and then do 3, 2. If you don't want to do a fourth finger on the E. And get a beautiful sound on the E. So more this one, then come away. And that one is on, it looks, the rhythm is written tricky, but that's just on the second beat. So that measure, so it goes 1, lift, 2. Remember, a little bit of impulse so we hear the rhythm. If you just play, we won't hear the rhythm. So the top players have G sharp, the bottom players have, starting in that measure 6, so lift, down. Okay, and then there's a little retard there. So measure, rehearsal 2, I would do this in third position, so 1 on G sharp, then 3, 1. Okay, and again, don't do that type of stop. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That's the top solo. The bottom solo is 1, 2, 3. And use a little bow. Make them sing, but not too agitated. Then 1, 2. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2. Or you could do first position still. So I'll play the top part first. So 1, 2. Okay? Oops, that was the 16th note. Just saw that. So these are all down, up, down. And the bottom part there, this is measure 10, 11, 12, 13. This is the bottom part. One, A and C sharp, make sure they touch. 1, 2. Then you just go up to C sharp. So you could jump to strings, but it's not the best. So, sorry. Then you could go to third position. So 4, 1. You could also do that whole part in third position. So A and C sharp touching. 4, 1. Then. Okay, so that, again, that's a 16th at the end of that measure. So if we're starting measure 10, 11, 12, 13, I'll play the bottom. 1, 2. Okay, there's a little fade at the end of that. Then we have divisi, so the bottom players. It would be nice if you played in, you could somewhere during these syncopations come up to the G string. And then this could be in third position. Okay, so that would be 2, 1, 2, 3. Make sure you play that E flat. That's a really nice part, so bring that out. So then F natural, F G flat. And then A flat, A natural. Then B, B sharp, D sharp. So you could play that B sharp as a C natural low 2. And then you could play a low 4 for the D sharp. So those are all half steps. I'll move my stand a little so you can see me. And I can see the music. So the bottom part, starting there, 15, 16, measure 17, is 1, 2. Okay, and so I did third position, first, third, or you could also do that. So you could do, just make sure those are in tune, all the right notes. Then that can be first position, crescendo. Again, a little space, D sharp. Okay, and then the top people at 17 come in. They wait for 2 beats, so you have 1, 2. So really the bottom needs to come out. The bottom is obviously the important part. So on the top, you can just play this in third position. So you could do 2, 4, low 2. So there would be D in regular first position, so just low 2. Okay, so then A. B, fermata. Okay, so now let's go on to rehearsal 3. So again, I'm always putting this space for the syncopation so we hear the rhythm. Okay, so rehearsal 3. Okay, so we gotta go over these fingerings. So let's say for the top people at 3 that we are going to be in third position. So 2 on B, then 3, 1, that's D sharp. G sharp is fourth finger, B, C sharp, 3, 2. Then this is gonna be, you're gonna go where 4 is, put 2 there, so you're shifting up to fifth position. So the notes are F sharp, fourth finger, and then E. So practice that. Make sure you bring your arm under enough so you can get there. You can practice your guide tone. So your guide tone is D. Then D, E, F sharp. Okay. So let's play that top at 3. This one can be an extension. So E and then E. So normally it could be, that would be whole steps across string, C sharp, D sharp, half step, E. Okay, so that's vibrate, stay in 3rd. Then we're going to shift up to 5th position again. So check with your harmonics. So then you can use an open to shift down. Back to 3rd. Another extension. You can leave 1 down. All whole steps. 1 half step extension. So, okay. And then the bottom at 3. Let's see. Oh, so let's see. So we'll be on D sharp. Shift up here. So 1 on D sharp. 3 on F sharp. So then you're here, F sharp, then D touches it. So F sharp, then D natural, C sharp. Ooh, that's nice. So then you can use open A here, stay in 3rd, so that's an E natural. Then open 1. Oops, the wrong way. C sharp. So that's in 3rd position. 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 1. So you could kind of stay in 3rd that whole time and do crawling. Or at 3 you could start in, so you could start in 1st. Shift to 3rd. 1, 3, 4, 3. Stay. Open. 2. Open 1. Now you could go to 1st here. Open 2, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3. Sorry, 2. Sorry. Then you could do 4, 3, 2. Now here on the open, shift back to 3rd. 1, 1, 3, 1. Same thing. Open 2, 4. Then unison. Always that space. And then here, don't get confused by that triplet. So think of it as just that you're cutting off as on the downbeat, on the second beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or even better, you can so 1st position. Just be careful with your bow change. You don't exaggerate. Okay, or you could do 2nd finger on G sharp, then you're on 1 string. 1, 4, 1, 4. Same thing, 2, 1, 4, 1, 4. Then here you can go 3. Now your 3rd position. 4, 3, 1, 3. D sharp, D natural, D natural again, or the top is F sharp. 1st position. Now we move forward. So it's close to being twice as fast. So it's quite a bit moving forward when it says faster. Okay. So that part is really nice at 33. So let's play that without me explaining the fingering. So ready and I like the 2nd position fingering. Now 3rd position. D sharp. Now DVC. I played both just for you, but don't do DVC. but it's not gluey, because otherwise we're not going to hear your rhythm at all if you play with everything going on. So little pulse, then D natural, the key has changed. So notice that one before rehearsal 5 key changes. So then we have D, C sharp, D sharp, D, E, D sharp. So those are really important. You can also do third position. Really play all those notes. Then, so here we have A, E, G, B, A, E, G, B. So that works in third position. Or you could do first position. 4, 1, 3. You could do it open. So here sorry, C natural. So here I would do first position. So if you were in third, shift here to first. Okay? Sorry. I need new glasses. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Then do those. Vibrate each of those, no open E's. Then do divisi here. So that's still E flat. Then B, E flat, they touch. Or you could be in first and third. Or even better. So that means you'd go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2. Okay? And then the bottom players have E flat, G, E flat, C natural, F sharp, A, G, C natural, and then you have the same thing. B, E flat, A, E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat. And then you have D sharp, which is the same as E flat. So make sure the D sharps are really in tune. Okay? Then at 6 we have this rhythm. Make sure, again, a little bit of space. You could do third position. So 1. Okay? And you could do first, but that's a lot of, that's actually harder. So you could also do fourth. 3, 1. Make sure that's E flat, right? So starting at 56, 3, 4, 1, 3 and 4. Then here you could do 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's a little half step shift. So 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Third position. So 4, 3, 2, 3. Then here you could go back to first. So these pitches are really important. You could also be in first position. So G sharp, F sharp, touches E sharp, B natural, A, G sharp, A, D natural, C natural. Okay, so this part is super important that you really nail these pitches. So starting at 57, or let's do 56. So 3, 4, 1. And then remember, the first violins come in with a pickup into 7, and that's our cue that we have. Now this part is still the faster tempo. So at 7, you're still at the faster tempo. Okay? And when you see the 16th rest, just stop your bow lightly. So 7, 3, 4. So this one, make sure it's E flat, D, C, A, then E flat. Okay, or you could shift if you want. 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2. So just be careful with that. So it's E flat, C natural, F sharp. Now the top is E, F sharp, E. Okay, and the bottom is C natural, then we have our D sharp, D, E natural, D sharp. We have all those pitches again. Okay, so make sure you really understand the rhythm at 68. So subdivide your eighth notes. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so okay, really bring that part out when it says forte. Let's go over the pitches at 74. The top has E, F sharp, G sharp, A, D sharp, E, D sharp, E. Okay, the bottom has C natural, E, F natural, F sharp, C natural, C sharp, C natural, C sharp. Okay, so be careful with those. It's hard to read. I know you might want to write in your note name above or below. Okay, then we have 8, and 8 is back to the slow tempo. And then the key goes back as well. So look at the key signature. So we have D sharp, now I think that will be much easier in third position. So that means the bar before in 75, the upper players can do that in third position. 2, you have D sharp, so 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1. Then you could shift down if you want. 2, 3, 2, 1. I would go back to 3. Third position, third finger. 1, 3, 1. Okay? And the bottom players could go C natural, C sharp, 1, 2, and then, or 1. The last one go 1, and then your whole step to D sharp, same fingering. Sorry. Okay. Then here, you can go back to first for the upper. So that's B, G sharp, F sharp, B, B. Okay. Then the bottom, you could do second position. So 1 on B, 4 on E, then 2, 4, 2, 2 on G sharp, 2 on C sharp. So it's a fifth. Okay, so okay, oops, sorry. So that's 1, 2, and 3, 4. And again, we could shift up there. So if we do in measure 81, third position, 3, 1, 2, 1. Shift to first. 2, 3, 2, 1, 3. Then you could go back up to third. 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Remember all those D sharps. You could do 2, 1, 4, 2, 2. Or if that's tricky, you could go down on the F sharp to first position. 2, 1, 4, 2, 2, open, 4. That might be easier for you guys, okay? Then so 4. Then the top, you could stay in first position. So the top would be. Okay, and the bottom would be 1 for D sharp. That's important, bring that part out. So 1 here, you can either do 1, 4, 3, 1, or 1, 3. It's a big stretch if you do that. 1, 3, 2, 1, C sharp. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or the bottom. D sharp. Freeze, let your bow go over the fingerboard, keep vibrating. Okay? So it gets a little tricky when the divisi is hard to read, so just go over that really slowly and carefully. I think that's everything. Well, why don't I'll play this without stopping. Let's go to at 8. Okay, so this is rehearsal 8. Okay. 3, 4. Actually, let's check our tempo. I think I'm actually a bit fast. I was just going through these. So 58. Oh, I'm not. Okay. 3, 4. Okay, all right, happy practicing.